Greetings, family. Greetings to every one of us. Hope we all are doing great on this wonderful, glorious, lovely day once again for you and I to circle around Abba Yahuwah's eternal blessed throne and to just get our soul, spirit, and body filled with Abba Yahuwah's eternal divine breath. So right now, let us quickly take this lesson from our daily lifestyle, our families, friends, loved ones, okay? I can boldly say that each one of us has already lost someone so dear or normality in our lives, isn't it? That is to say, no one of us, every one of us has already experienced that somebody passed on, okay, no more, okay, or the person is gone. All right, now in a clear language, the person is dead. Okay, so I think, of course, every one of us can attest to that. We all have that experience of losing somebody, okay, whether close ones, loved ones, or far away also from you. All right, now, so what was the confirmation that that person is no more, of that person is gone, is dead? What was the confirmation? It is the breath, okay? It is simply the breath go off that person, okay? So that brings about the confirmation of this person is gone forever, all right? Now, what am I saying? In like manner, spiritually. In like manner, spiritual death, okay? In like manner, eternal death. In like manner, no, you don't have that holy breath in you, spiritual, or that of Abba Yahuwah. So how do we acquire or take in this very breath of Abba Yahuwah? That will be a man or a woman that is living in total obedience unto Abba Yahuwah. Okay? That is a person that is genuinely, sincerely born again. That whenever you open to any passages of the book from the old way to the new, and that is how you acquire that breath. Not just to read it, but to be the doer of what you study, of what you are reading. Okay, so that is how that breath entered you. So, but the one that died outside Yahuwah, you don't have that breath. So this is how powerful this breath is, that whenever you take in the royal law, you are just taking in that eternal breath. Okay, so definitely there is a spiritual death. There is simply eternal death when the breath is off pulsing here on earth, and that is simply the confirmation of we have lost somebody. So in like manner, when this eternal breath is not also in you, it is another saying similar of we have lost this person. In like manner, okay, I just want to put out the physical one, like Romans chapter 1 verses 20 says that the physical chain is going to be navigating us into the spiritual. So there is a life eternal. There is a life that can never ever pass away, whether good life or bad life, because the people that is also going to be spending all eternity in the link of fire, that is also a life on them. But it is a life where there is no breath. That is what we are saying. Even scientists, okay, also put out this testimony for everyone, okay, to have that knowledge that there is a place where there is no oxygen, where there is no breath. The very one they called Venus, that is the third planet, or rather the second planet from the sun. in our solar system. Venus, science call it Venus, but we call it link of fire. It is the hottest planet in all 8 planets in our solar system. Science, through their telescope, saw that there is no breath at all in this very place. And that now confirms the word of Abba Yahuwah. So what is death, and what is simply death? Whether physical or spiritual death, it simply means separation from Abba Yahuwah. It simply means where the breath of Abba Yahuwah is not found. It simply means, utter total darkness, where the mercy, compassion of Abba Yahuwah is not found. So that is the definition of death, whether physical one or spiritual one. Okay, so I quickly want to use what you and I know to illustrate what a breath is, how important. You know how you yourself you knew that breath is so important. Okay, like the royal law says, it 1 Timothy or 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16, that the word of Abba Yahuwah is the breath. Is the breath. Check out now when Adam, the very first man, was so lifeless. Until Abba Yahuwah breathed into him, there was no life. Okay, so that is what I'm saying over here. The breath of eternity. It is simply in your hands. Okay, how is it in your hands? It's for you to take the royal law very serious. Very, very serious. Make it a lifestyle. Nothing to lose. Okay, you don't have anything to lose. It's very easy. It's very simple. Okay. So that is what I want to quickly chip in. Thank you, my Abba. I love you so much, Abba Yahuwah. Thank you for the camp of Israel. Thank you for the life of the elect. Thank you for the life of the choosy. Your very people so dear to your heart, people after your heart. Oh, Abba, thank you for choosing us. We love you in return. We will worship you eternal. We say thank you to the Abba Yahuwah for giving us your set-apart spirit, for also giving us your set-apart word. King Yahushua HaMashiach, your set-apart spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. We say thank you, Abba. We love you so much. Hallelujah unto you, Baba. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, like I promised on the Shabbat, that today we'll be doing another part of this pig, this seed of serpent that's already lost the breath, eternity, that is going straight away to the place science call Venus, the very one we call link of fire. The royal law says, out of the mouth or 2 or 3 witness, testimony will be established. Science doesn't believe Bible, but through their telescope, they saw there is a place where life, oh my Father, where breath is not found, a suffocating lifestyle, that no one survived there. They said no one can survive in Venus. Now, as soon as you land Venus, in a few seconds, you turn liquid already. This is not our royal law saying this, but this is said by the scientists. What they saw through their telescope. What are we saying? Abba Yahuwah is using everything to minister that when you keep hardening your heart against him, he's going to send you to a place where his mercy is not found. Compassion, it's not found. No. He's sending you into fire. And he said, a minute. And the only way that will make him to change his mind, it is for you to also change your mind and stop breaking his royal law. Stop breaking his word. Stop blasphemy. In fact, not blasphemy, because anyone who blasphemes is gone already anyways. Stop sinning. Okay? So that is the only remedy, and that is the only way out. All right, now, family, like you heard me say last Shabbat, that we'll be doing another part of this seed of serpent. What he came to do, he came to scam me, okay? 135,000 naira, about 80 something euros, almost 90 euros. He's scammed that from me, okay? Through what? Through religion, okay? He came as a born again. He came as one of us. He quotes Bible. He talks about Yahuwah. He talks about Yahushua. He talks about Ruach HaKodesh. He talks about the 1,000 reign of King Yahushua HaMashiach. He talks about the rapture. He talks about the keeping of the Shabbat. He talks about living a holy lifestyle. He also talks about to forsake everything that has to do with flesh. He also talks about spirituality, how he sees dreams, and how he put on whatever. He talks about everything that has to do with holiness. He's like, man, I fall so deep. It's like, man, I was so captured. It's like, man, oh, my Abba, I was so cheap for him to ride on me. He ride on me unbelievable. He defied on me mercilessly. Because I fall so deep, having no clue of who he's playing around me, having no understanding at all that they can go this far. Okay, so this guy can also come to you as a Christian. He's going to be quoting everything that have to do with Jesus. When he came to me, I think this guy studied my platform. Yes, I normally call JC, which is Jesus Christ, okay? And that was the language it was also using for me in the inbox, whenever he inboxed me. And he will be saying that the scriptures say the name of other gods, like JC, he don't like calling that name. He said he renounced Christianity, and people now begin to call him or see him as pagan because he stopped going to church. Okay, so I strongly believe he studied my platform very, very well. Okay, to know what this person can take and what this person doesn't take. So he knew what I fed my spirit with. So he downloaded every characteristics he found in my platform. He downloaded it in his spirit. He now began to commune with me in that manner. So when he also come to you, he knew I hate Jesus. He knew I always expose pork with Jesus and Christianity. And he also relate to me in that manner. He now begin to quote from Genesis way to Revelation. So this guy can also come to you tomorrow as a Christian. It's also going to be related. He will study your platform. It's a religious fraudster. Okay, he will study your platform. So after he has getting information about who you are, he's going to know you from your platform, like he knew me from my own platform, okay? So he will study you, will know who you are. So from there, he's going to be communicating with you. He can also come to you as a Muslim. Of course, he's a pig, okay? He can also come to you as atheist. He can also come to you as pagan, idol worship. So this boy, that is their new invented tricks now. Okay, almost every other tricks they normally use is fading away, is passing away. Everybody is almost aware because Yahoo has been coming to me for more than 5-6 years. No one, I repeat, no one has ever succeeded in nicking out 10 cents from me, not even one person. I don't even give the time. So when I see their message, I see sometimes they call. I don't know how they get my number. As soon as I just heard the business, oh, okay, they are here. I will just block that person one time. So we'll come to discuss business. So we'll come to discover and say the look at what they are into. They came to me in 3 or 4 occasions with different stories. I always block them. Once I read their comment, I'll say, whether in my inbox, also in my phone, I will just block them. I will just block them one time. So no one has ever succeeded in getting 10 cents, 1 penny out of me. But this guy did. How did he achieve that? Through my belief. He used what I believe against me. So let's feed it now with the royal law. Thank you, Abba, that this cannot repeat the second. It can't repeat himself the second time. No, 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 no. I'm very, very alert. Okay. So vigilant. All right. So what the problem is not 135,000, almost 80 something euros is stole from me. No, that is a peanut. Okay. But the pollution, he make me to believe lie. The deception and lies is going to put you in bondage. He took me down to his father's kingdom. That is the final we're going to be doing. Okay. John chapter 8 verses 44 said, you are of your father the devil. The will of your father ye will do, for he is a murderer, a liar, and father of all liars. You see, so a lie is a deity and they have kingdom. As soon as they spew out that lies and you believe it, right away they flew you down to their kingdom. And that is what I saw on Friday all night through. All night through. It's like in those days when I was, doing prostitution in Italy. So that was what happened to me. And Abba Yahuwah is not going to take that lightly, because this is the temple of Abba Yahuwah. Over 23 years now, I don't fornicate. By his grace, I carry my cross and I begin to live the Yahuwah lifestyle daily. Okay? So this temple has been pure, has been kept pure for over 23 years. So that is not a child's play. So you can't just come and pollute the altar of Yahuwah and you say you will go unpunished. So we are doing this because their type is everywhere. Their kind is everywhere, okay? So as Abba Yahuwah gave me now a voice of trumpet, I would have blown this message in air so that millions of people will see it and know another new invented tricks they are using. Now it's religion. Okay. All right, now family, let's feed it now with the title. Like you and I know already, title always navigate us into holy scriptures. Here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled for you and me, Sacmmer Samuel Osayi. You are from the lineage of Shechem. You will drink his leftover cup. Foundational scripture, Genesis 34, Revelation 17 verses 2, Revelation 18 verses 3, Revelation 14 verses 8, and Revelation 19 verses 2. So we want to walk with this title. Should I rebroadcast? Because Abba Yahuwah is so hungry, you defile his temple. You can also come to me. Necessarily, it's not all, everything is not all about Yahoo or Yahui or Yahoo. No, you can also come to me. As far as we are discussing about one dating already. You can also ask, sister, please, I don't have food to eat. Can you just help me? I will also give you. Heaven knows I will do that. Because now I've already seen you as a person that is working out his salvation. You don't have to play me money. You don't have to deceive me in the name of Yahuwah. That is where the destruction is. That is where the blasphemy is. That is where you use the name of Abba Yahuwah in vain. And you will never go unpunished. So now that is why you defile his temple. And you will never go unpunished. Let me rebroadcast. Sacmmer Samuel Osayi. You are from the lineage of Shechem. You will drink his leftover cup. Genesis 34, Revelation 17, 2, Revelation 18, 3, Revelation 19, 2, Revelation 14, 8. So we want to, okay, let's first of all go Matthew, before we now comes to the foundational scriptures. Let's do Matthew 23. So, Shechem, what happened to Shechem? That you came from that lineage. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. For there is nothing absolutely new under this heaven. Okay, Yahushua make it so clear that he's coming. It is like the days of Noah and also like the days of Lot. So now, spiritually, what time clock are we? We are simply in the days of Noah. So what was going on in the days of Noah? Sex perversion. Okay, fallen deities now begin to have sex with women. Now, in the days of Lot, what was going on? Homosexuality, sex perversion again. Okay, man to man. So what did Abayahu do? Revelation 19, he raised fire, he consumed, he roast all of them to ashes. And that is the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah he dragged me to. So if I found the courage, okay, to narrate this vision, in fact, it was so polluted. I will be adding the script, I will be adding the vision for you to know the reason why this one is a very serious case, not just on you, but also on your family. Okay, so we are in the days. That is why some people will be saying, "And we are in the dream. Somebody is having sexual intercourse with them because you live the lifestyle of that deity, which is a lie." So as soon as I believe these lies, so that is what they did to me all through Friday. Oh no, it was so bad. No, you don't treat somebody like that. Anyways, let's go now to the very first scriptures, Matthew 23. Okay, prior to the title, Matthew chapter 23. Oh, my father. Now listen. Matthew chapter 23, verses 32 through 33. Feed ye cup. Okay, feed ye up. Then the mention of your fathers. So Yahushua is the one speaking. He said there is a leftover in your father's cup. Your father's cup, there is still a vacuum. He said, fill it up, make sure it's filled to the brim. Fill it up now. He said, fill it up. Okay, the mention of your father. And that's what you came to do in my inbox every day, almost a month. This guy must quote, and he must, no, anyways, 33 now. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? How? How are you going to escape that? You think now you are visible. How did they cut Hush Puppy, your father? And this guy again, because these are notorious one. And this guy again, what they call him, OKKOB, how did they cut him? Just like you did. After those ones come, they will delete, they will block everything. Come on now. You see our chat, everything is already in the Google. If fiscal FBI can go in trace of them that thought they were visible and yet still caught them, still search for them and caught them, how much more YAHUAH, the creator of heaven and the earth, who or from whose eyes or sight nothing absolutely is hiding. You think you are visible to me, but you are not visible to YAHUAH. Okay. Anyways, let's still put some more. See, how are you going to escape? Tell us now. How? How can you escape this judgment? You see the serpent. Huh? Yea. Okay, let me take 32 again. Fill ye up. Then the mention of your fathers. Fill it up. You have already come to fill it up. 33. Ye serpents. Who is serpents? Genesis 3. How did he kill the first man and the first woman? Through lies, like what you did to me. That is the picture. That is the clear picture. Through what you did to me. He twisted the word of Abba. He lied to them. He deceived them through the saying of Abba YAHUAH. He killed them. He defied them. 33. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? You will not escape. I say, like I keep saying, you are the scapegoats. Abba YAHUAH is going to use it to teach a lesson. And that was why he brought you my way. And that was why I wanted to block you. When you keep discussing lunar calendar, the voice said block you, but my flesh couldn't hold it. It couldn't retain it, yes, because utterly Abba YAHUAH don't want me to really block you. Okay, that was why I couldn't respond. in order for you to play your shenanigans, for judgment to be unleashed on you. Let's put some more. All right, now, darling, let's see something over there. Daniel chapter 6. Those people, those, what do they call them? Wise men of Babylon, because you thought you were wise. Those wise men of Babylon, when they use Daniel believe against Daniel, what happened to them? Daniel chapter 6, verses 1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom, and over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the prince might give account unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Okay, over the whole realm. Oh, what is this? So this is cohort. This is his friend. Be very careful of these people. They are internet fraudster, and they come to you as a believer. 4. Then the president and the prince sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could found none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him. Then said those men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we found it against him concerning the law of his Yahuwah. Then this president and the princes assembled together to the king, and said thus unto him, King Cyrus, live forever. All the president of the kingdom, the governors and the prince and the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, serve of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions. So you see, so when they want to really attack him, so he said there's no way, like I said, okay, Yahu has been coming to me for the past 5 to 6 years, okay? I have never, I repeat, for once fall into the tricks. Once I read their message, I read their fellowship, their communication, I see what they are. I've said, no, this one is Yahoo. This is Yahoo. Right away, we just block them. Right away, I don't waste time, because I hate stealing. Okay? But this one came to me as a believer. This boy, you were too mean. No, you went too far. You went too far, honestly. Whenever I read our chat, I will say, so this one was just a scam? You were too real for me to doubt. I believe you to the moon, to the sun, to the cloud. I will never have no doubting. No atom of doubt in my spirit. You play me too much. That game was just so unbelievable. Now, verses 8. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing, that it be not changed according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which utter not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber towards Jerusalem, he knelt upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his Yahuwah, as he did after time. That is, you can't stop me. Okay, 11. Then this man assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his Yahuwah, Then they came nigh and speak before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any god or man within 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which cannot be altered. You can't cancel it. Then answered they and said before the king that Daniel, which is of the children of the captive of Yehudah, regarded thee not, O king, nor the decree that thou hast assigned, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. Then when the king Darius heard that, it was broken. Say, hey, have me catch up because they cannot cancel it. 14. Then the king, then the king, when he heard these words, was so displeased with himself and sought his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then this man assembled unto the king and said unto the king, know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree, nor statute which the king established may be changed. It's unchangeable. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, thy Yahuwah whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. I just want to read because some people, they are so lazy to read, so that you will understand why this judgment is sealed. 17. And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king signed it with his own signet and with the signet of his lords, that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel. Then the king went to his palace and passed the night fasting. Neither were instruments of music brought before him, and his sleep went from him. He was so troubled because he loved Daniel so much. Then the king arose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living Yahuwah, is thy Elohim, whom thou servest continually, able to deliver thee from the lions? 21. Then said Daniel unto the king, O king, live forever. My Yahuwah hath sent his angel, and hath shut the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me. For as much as before him innocence was found in me, and also before thee, O king, I have done no hurt. Then was the king exceedingly glad for him, and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him, because he believed in his Yahuwah. Like you drag me down to the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. I fought because I believed a lie. I was so filled in that vision. 24. And the king command, now listen, now this is your own punishment. After Daniel, will be cleansed, brought out from the lions den, I'm already being cleansed. Now see your own judgment. And the king commanded, they brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives. And the lions had the mystery of them, and broke all their bones in pieces, or ever they came at the bottom of the, they said before they even land the lions there, They were already pieces. They were being torn into pieces. Their wives, their children, everything were being destroyed. In like manner you will go. In like manner you will be torn into pieces. In like manner, this is your judgment. That is what I'm saying. In Yahuwah's mighty name. That is generational curses. This is not just for you alone. You see these people that accuse Daniel using what Daniel believed against him. That's what we are saying. They were not cast into the lion's den alone, but their children and their wives. Okay? Because Yahuwah will not deal with you alone. You are just too small. He will beat against you, against your father, against your mother, against your siblings. It is a generational curse against your God. You are going to be so miserable, eh? You use Yahuwah to scam me. You use my belief against me. So you see your judgment. That is it. Let's proceed. All right now, let's proceed. Metiyahu, best known as Matthew chapter 22, verses 36 through 40. I always, put into practice what I study from the royal law, okay? I gave you spiritual food. I even prayed with you. Prior to the vision I saw about you, now I get the full understanding. I also narrated it to you, the vision. Okay. And I also gave you Psalm 91 for a divine protection. Okay. Maybe the other one, I could be narrating the vision I saw because that will be the final. I always love to do 3 videos. Why? Out of the mouth or 2 or 3 witness, testimony will be established. So we'll be discussing the HK, Hustler Kingdom. That's what they call Yahoo. Matthew. So because I put into practice what I studied from the royal law, listen. Matthew 22, verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love Yahuwah thy Elohim with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. 38. This is the first and the great commandment. 39 now. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay, 40. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Okay. Now, why are we here? The reason why, not that I was so dumb, okay, and not that Abba Yewa did not also review to me, because Abba Yewa did not just left me utterly blind, no, but I couldn't take those visions serious, and I narrated some to you that I now warned you after you also narrated your vision that a giant was standing before you. Then and I told you you shouldn't miss the kingdom. I said you shouldn't miss the kingdom. You shouldn't let nothing of any kind deviate you from the truth you already prophesy unto me. I gave you that warning. Why was I giving you that warning? I was in this vision. Okay. You were not pretending. Now I can say you were pretending. But that vision, I didn't see you pretending anyways. We were inside this flight about to move. So I was not talking to the pilot. Please wait. I said, this guy, that you see this guy, he needs to enter also. Because he is also one of us. He needs to come in. And you were now walking towards the flight to enter. All of a sudden, the flight shot against you. He flew off. I woke up, and that was the morning, and I began to tell you, you should be very, very careful, very, very, determined that you don't fall out. I wanted to tell you that vision that you couldn't enter. I wanted to tell you. I said, no, we are still communicating. let me leave that one aside. But I was warning you, whenever you listen to this message, I don't lie, you will remember how I want you. Okay. Now it said the second commandment, I have loved Yahuwah. That is the first commandment and the greatest commandment. Okay. I have loved him. And the only definition of me loving Yahuwah that could be found in John 14, verses 15. Yahushua said, if you love me, keep my commandment. That is the only way you love Yahuwah, of which I am doing that earnestly, wholeheartedly, with a joyful heart. I'm doing it. That is the reason why I fell into your hand, okay? Because I love who love Yahuwah. Now, it said, he that love me not will not keep my commandment, okay? But because I love you, I read it from the book that says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. The first love goes for Yahuwah. Wholeheartedly, I love Yahuwah, my salvation, my eternal rest, okay? I go about his business, okay? Second one, said, I will love myself. Of course, I love myself. Then the third love goes now to my neighbor. He said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. If I don't love myself, I cannot love you. Because I love myself through the love of Abba Yahuwah, therefore, I now also extend that love unto you. Now, I don't want to go to hellfire. I don't want to lose the kingdom of Abba Yahuwah. I don't want to mix Yahushua HaMashiach. I don't want to blaspheme. Of course not. That is the reason why I minister. I send you that money. I did not send you that money for any other thing. Buy spiritual material, books, calendar, to follow up the appointed time of Abba Yahuwah. Number two, and I also put extra money for you to eat physical food. Okay, I gave you spiritual food and I also gave you physical food. Why? Because I love myself. I know to practice righteousness is not easy at all. Let me also put this so, of course, to let go the lifestyle you once, so deep in it, so deep in. It's not easy. It's not a magic. And it's not also a child's play. If you were be born, or your father, your mother, your parent, or they were you came from a believing home, it would be very easy because you were raised up in that manner. But when your father and your mother are sinners, okay, you were born unto them, of course, you also partake from their lifestyle of sin. And for you to let go what you normally do, your normal daily lifestyle, is not a child's play, it's not a game of chance at all. It is pure practical. It is fight. And that is the vision I saw. That anyway, maybe I will be narrating it later, or the other one I will do. Okay. So to practice righteousness now, somehow you need somebody that has already gone far ahead of you. You need somebody that kicked Goliath of his life or of our life already. You need somebody that stood that ground already to mentor you or to support you financially, to encourage you with the words of wisdom. That is who, and that was the part I was joyfully playing around you. Okay. So because I love myself and I love my neighbor. Okay. That is what I practice. That is what I read. I put it into practice. But use it against me. We'll be doing the other one, the final one. That you are a pig. How not to give a holy thing unto pig. How you just cast it down. We'll be doing that. That could be the final for now. Okay. Now, James chapter 2, verses 15. Let's also quickly put in that now. And the reason why I'm putting these scriptures, I'm just preparing listener. Okay, heart. So that no one will say you are too harsh, and no one will say, what kind of strong heart is this? No one will be saying that, okay? So that is why I'm just taking people through this process of judgment, being good to somebody, and they will not turn against you. Yes, Abba Yahweh don't take it lightly. Definitely, Abba Yahweh will sit judgment. And we see that in Genesis chapter 3. He sit judgment right away. Now listen, James chapter 2, verses 15 through 20. If a brother or a sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warned and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what do it profit? 17. Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone. 18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works. I will show thee my faith by my works. That is what I did. 19. Thou believest that there is no there is okay, let me take it again. Thou believest that there is one Yahuwah, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. They did not just believe, but they tremble that there is Yahuwah. 20. But with thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead. So my side is so clear, it's so pure. That's what I did. I love Yahuwah, and I also love to see somebody, like you said, you are determined to follow blindly according to your words. That was why I went extra mind. That was why I was so dead in my understanding. That was why I would believe you blindly, okay? That was why I have no atom of doubt. I was not doubting at all. That was why even some dream I was also seeing, like kind of to expose you. But I will not call it that dream. I beg, this could be the devil. Because the very day I sent that money to you, that was on midst of the week, Wednesday. That night I slept, okay? And I offer you a food. And before I turn my back, you finish the food. You finish everything. The plate was just empty as if there was nothing before. I said, why did you finish the food? Right away. You couldn't even, I said, but I did not tell you to finish all this food. You ate right. I don't know how that is. Everything just vanished one time. It was a plate full of food. I offer it to you spiritually, food in the dream. And you took it right away. You finish everything in a twinkling of an eye. And I said, what kind of glutton is this? And you were not hiding on my back. I was not saying, what kind of glutton is this? Food you should have been eating gradually. You just finish it one time. I woke up. I said, what kind of dream is this? I said, I beg, this one is nonsense dream. Okay. So Abayawa was just telling me the money you send, he finished it already. 135K is gone. The money you sent to him is already finished. So now I begin to say, oh, that was what you were saying further. I couldn't got it because I was so sold. That is what they call blind love. I was madly in whatever because I love Yahuwah. I say, oh, why is my son not quoted like this? Why is my son not loving Yahweh like this? And I even begin to pray, Baba, you that did it for this child, this boy, also go and do it for my son. Oh my Abba, oh my father, what a nonsense. This boy will quote. I love Yahuwah, honestly. This is who I am. So, I gave you food. Okay, I fulfilled the scriptures. So let the curse be on you, not me, in Yahweh's mighty name. Because assume as you just come to me, and one guy, okay, it's like, yes, I think that guy comment should still be, I will check it before Shabbat. This was 2020, and this guy, night and day, is always on the net, always on internet, posting this and that. That one did not come as a religion, okay? That was a Yahoo. I caught him red-handed. He came to my inbox. He began to say, please, ma, I'm hungry. I don't have food. I don't have this. I don't have that. Please, ma, you are a woman of God. I know you love God. You are talking about God. That I always comment. Please, give me food. He quote Bible also for me. The Bible says, be your brother's keeper. As soon as I read that message, I will go back to, I don't know if I will be able to, I don't remember his name because it's long, 2020. But I will do my best to see if I will be able to find that comment or in my inbox. I will try and see. Okay. So when I read this message, I was so bored. I went to his page. Let me see who is quoting Bible to me. When I got there, different women, alcoholism, worldly song, nothing absolutely in his page that review anything of somebody that is born again, somebody that is trying to know Yahuwah, somebody that is not even one Bible quotation in his page. Not even one. I said, thief go kill you. This one, Yahoo, thunder fire you. So he kept commenting. I did not say a word. I didn't reply. So when he now said that I was not replying him, he keep commenting. Then he now begin to abuse me. He said, I beg you don't practice, you don't do what you don't practice what you are preaching. He now came to comment this. I will search for it because I didn't delete it. Does the Bible not say you should help the people that is hungry? You are here quoting scripture. You claim to be a woman of God. Or ordinary food, you couldn't send me money to make shopping for myself. Ordinary food, I said, me send you money to go and be dating, to go and be lavishing on women. I said, it goes to your page. Nothing that represents holiness, godliness in your page. I said, are you mad? I told you my philanthropist work in that manner. I contribute on a born again. I help a born again to stand. That is the business of the kingdom. That is kingdom business. I go about that. I don't throw my money upon any nonsense. And this bastard, Osayi, this is the card he did to claim that money. When he also begin to preach to me, I also goes to his page. When I got there, this boy really studied me. Nothing worldly. Everything is about Yahuwah. Everything has to do with the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. He shared lovely message that endorses the heavenly race. He talks, oh my Abba, nothing worldly, absolutely in this page. Nothing. Just as if you come to my page, nothing worldly on my page. In like manner, this guy. Nothing, absolutely. That is not glorify Yahuwah in that page. He talks about Yahuwah. He says the choosing of Yahuwah. He always shares people's videos that talks about Yahuwah. He always shared all his page, every single video there, write up, everything has to do with Yahuwah. So that captured my attention. I said, no, this one really needs happy hands financially. I will stand by him. Person I wanted to adopt, up till now, I couldn't find that courage to tell Mama Angel that look at the original son I wanted to adopt, to look at what he did. So I practice what I'm reading, okay? Matthew 10 verses 36. Person that also come to me and say, we'll be keeping Shabbat. I'll be keeping Shabbat with my friend. Then again, I wanted to send 30,000 for refreshment after Shabbat. Person that also say, please put me in prayer and also teach me how to keep Passover. Matthew 10 verse 36. A man's enemy shall be the member of his own household. Now, a man's enemy, you are my enemy. Now, for you to be enemy with him, you now take up what I believe. You put on the garment I also put on. Okay? To play that animosity before me. He said, a man and outside, like every other one that has been coming to me, those one are just outsiders. Okay, they couldn't capture me. Now for the scriptures to be fulfilled, okay, for you to really play this, games very very well, this your gimmick, for you to really play it very well, you now also put on the same garment I wore, you put it on, you now become one of us. Okay, now you are not, we call each other family, mishfekan, family. That's what we always call each other. So we now became temporary family. Okay, in order for you to scam me, you now became family in order for you to scam me. And that you scam 135,000, that isn't a problem. And assuming you also ask me on the normal ground, oh sister, please, I'm hungry, I don't have food in the house, like I said, I'm strongly to survive, I will still send you the money. I will still send you that money, because I check your page already. You are trying to know more, you want to go deeper, you want to follow this path, like you said in your comment. I would have, that was why I sent you money to buy the spiritual material, books, calendar, and I also send you physical feed money for the 3,000. That was why altogether was 135,000. And assuming you were for real, of course, last week I should have also been sending you 30,000. Of course, I do my do body. All right, so a mass enemy always, be the member of his house. Outsiders could, deceive me. But the family, let's quickly also do that before we now enter the Shechem. Shechem, how he died. He was circumcised. Okay. Now, where I wanted to read, bear with me a little bit. This one is also I think it's up to verses 24. Okay, it's a long reading also, but I just want to put it out for everyone that will listen to this very message, will understand how YAHUAH'S work. YAHUAH don't just jump into matter and conclude. No, it will first of all let you know why things are like this. Okay, now let's do it. Judges, chapter 13. Was it? No, excuse me, First King. Chapter 13. Enemy of a man begins in his household. So this guy want to turn my enemy eternal one. He now took up the name of YAHUAH to be one with us. After he have done that, he now brought out that enemy animosity character. He now let me know that I just scam you. Sorry, I'm not part of you. I just enter your family to rob, and I've done that. That's it. Now listen, 1 Kings chapter 13. And behold, there came a man of YAHUAH out of Judah by the word of YAHUAH unto Bethel. Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense. Jeroboam was a pagan, though he is a king of Israel, but he now became pagan, okay, unbeliever. Now listen at you. And he cried against the altar in the word of YAHUAH, and said, Altar, altar, thus saith YAHUAH, behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by name, and upon thee shall he offer the priest of the high place that burn incense upon thee, and man's bones shall be burnt upon thee. And he gave a sign that same day, saying, This is the sign which YAHUAH hath spoken. Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out. And it came to pass, when the king Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of YAHUAH, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, Lay hold on him. And his hand which he put forth against him dried up, so that he could not put it in again to him. 5. The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Yahweh had given by the word of Yahweh. Okay. 6. And the king answered and said unto the man of Yahweh, entreat now the face of Yahweh thy Elohim, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again. And the man of Yahweh besought Yahweh, and the king's hand was restored him again, and became as it was before. And the king said unto the man of Yahweh, come home with me, and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward. 8. And the man of Yahweh said unto the king, if thou wilt give me half thy house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place. You will know why I'm reading all this part, okay? 9. And for so was it charged me by the word of Yahweh, saying, eat no bread, nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou comest. 10. So he went another way, and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. Now you see, enemy of a man begins in his household. Why am I doing all this? Because experience is the best teacher. I've already experienced, religious Sacmmer, religious Yahoo. I've already experienced it. Experience is the best teacher. So I'm being there. So I'm just letting you know what I experienced. I fell so deep into this very hole. Only Abayiwa brought me out from that great pollution. So that is what I'm talking about. It can come to you as a Christian, as unbeliever, as a Muslim, as a pagan, as atheist, as whatever you believe in. They're going to be studying you through your platform. Your platform represent who you are. So they will know and gather every single information they need about you in order to work with you. So they're going to be related to you in that manner. That is how enemy inside the house work. They will enter your house. Now, we say the man of Yahweh that came from Judah, okay, to Bethel to rebuke Babalawo, because Jeroboam, the king of Israel, now turned pagan. He now began to worship idol, okay. Therefore, Abayiwana said, go and prophesy and this and that. If he offer you food, water, bread, don't at all. In fact, the way you came into Bethel, don't return that same way. Now, where the king wanted to reward him, where the king wanted to say, come and refresh, come, let me spoil you a little bit. He said no. Why? Because this one is a pagan. This one, you can't capture me. Okay? Let's see who captured him. Where the pagan came, where the outsiders came, he couldn't capture him. He did his, miraculous signs wonderfully. He left. Unbeliever couldn't capture him. Like I said, every other single Yahoo that has been coming to me, they couldn't capture me. I overpowered them and I gave victory over them. But the one that entered my house through my belief, okay, through my lifestyle, studying me from my platform, I were unable to conquer. I couldn't get victory over that one. That is how enemy in the house operate. Now, 11, let's see the enemy of a man, powerful man of Yahweh, how he fell into Yahweh's hand. 11 now. For 1 Kings chapter 30 verses 11. Now there dwelt an old prophet. This is old serpent now. Your own father. Okay. Now I'm speaking to you, Samuel, Osayi. Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the words that the man of Yahuwah had done that day in Bethel, the words which he had spoken unto the king. Then they told also to their father. 12. And their father said unto them, what way went he? for his sons had seen what way the man of Yahweh went, which came from Judah. 13. And he said unto his son, saddle me the donkey. So they saddled him the donkey, and he rode thereon. 14. And went after the man of Yahweh, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, art thou the man of Yahweh that comest from Judea? And he said, I am. 15. Then he said unto him, come home with me and eat bread. Exactly what Babalawo said unto him. This same prophet is and also giving him the same offer. 16. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said to me by the word of Yahuwah, thou shalt eat no bread nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way thou comest. Now he said, okay, because the prophet that came from Judea that did mighty works, and the old prophet, this is false prophet, okay, that live in Bethel, now you want to relate to him now as one that believe one Yahuwah. Now 18. He said unto him, I am a prophet also as thou art. An angel, listen now, an angel is lying, okay? An angel spake unto me by the word of Yahuwah, saying, bring him back with thee into thy house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. He lied unto him. And this great man of Yahweh fell. Let's keep reading. 19. So he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drink water. 20. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of Yahuwah came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of Yahuwah that came from Judea, saying, thus saith Yahuwah, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of Yahuwah, and hast not kept the commandment which Yahuwah thy Elohim commanded thee, but comest back and hast eaten bread and drink water in this place, in the place of thee which Yahuwah did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcasses shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. And it came to pass, he died. Now what are we saying? Who deceived him? And how did they deceive him? How did they capture him? How did they make him now to disobey Yahuwah? Look at me, filled with the Ruach HaKodesh. A Yahoo person, a scammer, a thief is communicating to me through my beliefs. I knew it not. I knew it not. Though in my own case, I did not sin against Abba Yahuwah, I was just displaying my love. What I practice, I was just, displaying it. What I read from the royal law, I put it into action. The royal law said, be your brother's keeper. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Me, I don't want to miss my salvation. And I don't also want you either to miss it. That was why I was there. The blood of any man can never be requested in my hand. It could be Abba Yahuwah brought him to me to nurture him, to stand by him, to support him, to help him out, to stand strong also, both spiritually and physically, financially. And if I refuse not doing that, anything happen to him, his blood will be on my hand. So I just play my own part in my innocence. I know nothing until he let me know that he is my eternal enemy. Okay, so what are we saying? The reason why I also put that, how people is using what you know to scam you, how people is using what you know to enslave you, how people is using what you know to capture you. That is who you are to capture you. Okay. So let's do the part now. Now I prepare your heart already. Okay. Now here's the judgment, final one. Let Shechem, because you are from the lineage of Shechem, and you will drink. You must drink the leftover cup of Shechem. Now listen at Genesis 34. You can also read it, or maybe we'll also do a lot of reading over here. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bore unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. Till now. When they just get to the land of Canaan, okay, so she now also said, let me also go and look for the daughters of the land so that we can share. Maybe she was going to minister the ways of Yahweh to them. Maybe she was also going, yeah, of course, not maybe, because that is who we are. We carry our Yahweh along ourselves. We have this orientation in us that we supersede all, that we are royal people. Wherever we go, we carry our royalty. We talk about the eternal kingdom. We talk about the holy Yahweh. We supersede all. So we always go anywhere we enter to minister our Yahweh. So she also, in like manner, was going to do that. Since we just came into this land, let me also go to, because the royal law makes it so clear that a woman should be teaching woman. It's not like the older women teach the younger women how to be, chaste. Okay, to be chaste, that is to remain virgin. And the one that is also married, it said we should be teaching the young women how to love their husband and how to take care of their children. That is our job. So she went to the daughters of the land. Let me take that again. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bore unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when she came, the son of Ammon, the Hittite, prince of the country, saw her. He took her and lay with her and defied her. Lawlessness is going to lead you to eternal link of fire. It's going to bring about untimely death. And it's also going to lead you into second death, okay? Romans chapter 6, verse 23 said the wages of sin is death. We'll come to that. He defied her. He broke her virginity. He raped her. 2. And he saw cleave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel. You did not love her. Now, if you love her, you won't treat her as a prostitute. If you love her, you will do things the right way. If you really, really loved her, first of all, you will seek who is her father. You will come in a very plain, your slate will be clean. You won't treat her as a prostitute. You don't love her. That was a lust. Like you, Samuel, Osayi. You did not, you of course you don't love Yahuwah now. You don't love Yahuwah. You only put on that garment to steal. Shechem did not love Dinah. He only put that word called love as a garment to rape her. He defied her. 3. And he saw cleave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved damsel. Okay, I beg you. 4. And Shechem spake unto his father Ammon, saying, get me this damsel for wife. 5. And Jacob heard that he has defied Dinah his daughter. Now his son were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they were come. 6. And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. 7. And the son of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it, and the men were grieved. You did this? You make fun of us? And the men were grieved. Where is it? And they were very wroth, because he had wrath fully in Israel, in lay with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. 8. And Ammon communed with them, saying, the soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you, give her him to wife. 9. And make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. How dare you? These are royal people. These are holy people. The men of Israel don't marry other tribe. In fact, within the tribe, all 12 tribes or 14 tribes marry in their own tribe. How dare you? What is holy? You treat it as a common list. That is what you did unto me. How dare you come to my inbox to defy me? We don't communicate in that manner. The name of Yahweh is not given for Yahoo. You don't drag the bride of Yahuwah to spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah for prostitution. You don't do that. Spiritual rapist. You defile me with a semen of serpent? How dare you? These are two different kingdoms, two different nations. They can't come together. It's like Pacific Ocean, Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. They don't come. They have a border, but they don't mix together. No way. You defile me, you seed of Shechem, you will go the way of Shechem. 10. And he shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and that you possess, and that you possess, okay, and get you possessions therein. 11. And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brother, let me find grace in your sight. So you know these people are the people of grace. You treated their sister as a prostitute. Oh no, you Yahoo. You know I'm a believer. You know I am the daughter of Zion. You know I am the bride of Yahuwah, Yahushua, Ruach HaKodesh. You dare defy me? You knew me. I was not hidden from your sight. You knew this one loved her Yahuwah. Let me just go my way so that you don't put a curse on me. You knew who I am too well. Who I am was so broad unto you. You defied me. You couldn't come to me and say, sister, please, I'm hungry. Just give me feeding money. If it is 10,000, 20,000, dash me, I beg. That to do this week, you work this fully in Israel, in the camp of Israel. How dare you? He said, yes, serpents. How can you escape the damnation of hell? How? Tell me. Can you tell me? You did not scam me on the outside my belief. If you come against me, outside my belief, that will be my own fault. You came to me, defile me. Really? Make me believe a lie? Drag me to the kingdom of Sodom, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah for prostitution? You prostitute me with demons? You defile me? Demons rape the bride of Yahuwah? And you serve as a guide unto them to make me fall so deep? Falling so deep. I fell so deep to the bottomless pit, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah for prostitution. Whew. Let's go back there. 11. Talking about grace, you rapist. You know these people carry grace. You couldn't come to them in a very clean slate, in the way it should have been done. Okay. Now listen. Levina. And she comes said unto her father and unto her brethren, let me find grace in your eyes, and what ye shall say unto me, I will give. And you couldn't do that. And he knew it is serpent. He knew if he come to them without defiling her first, they will not do that. Not intermarry. No. Because it's not allowed. These are holy people. These are righteous people. These are royal. These are royal people. She knew if he don't rape Diana, it will not possible. So in his heart, he thought, after I've raped her, they will say, okay, according to their word. He is also using our word against us. In Deuteronomy, is it Deuteronomy 22, verses 25, whereby he said, if a man, rape a damsel, maybe we'll be reading, I will be sure. But that was judgment, okay? That was why they killed him. No, that one, I will precede this one with that one. Okay, but there's another part whereby he said, when a man rapes a woman, you must pay her bridal price. I think it's also in Deuteronomy, but I've forgotten the chapter. Okay. So, he studied them. He knew that these are the people of grace. They carry grace. He knew they are holy people. He knew who they are or who they were. That was why he's related to them. Let me find grace in yourself. Whatever you tell me to do. If you ask me to be born again, I will be born again like this bastard. I will follow blindly. Help to shine the light of salvation in me. When I read that scripture, I began to cry, tears of joy. I fell on my knees and I began to pray. I also narrate this prayer to him. On his behalf, Abba Yahuwah, this one has come for salvation. This one, whatever sin he has committed, Abba, you must forgive. You must not deny this one. Let him eat the bread of immortality. Let him drink the blood from the blood of immortality. The prayer I pray on this guy's behalf, even using him the way this guy have found you, let my son also found you. Little did I know he's just raping my spirit, lying to my spirit, defiling me. 12. Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me, but give me this damsel to wife. You are mad. What do you have before Yahuwah? The heaven and the earth belongs to Yahuwah. These are the people of the book. These are a holy people. Whatever dowry they ask, you will give. We don't sell our people. We don't sell our soul. What shall a man give in exchange of his soul? We don't do that. But it is the serpent, because this is the seed of serpent, this is the serpent speaking through him to these people, because he want to enter the bloodline. He want to enter the 12 tribes. He want to enter the life of the patriarch. He want to corrupt that lineage because he knew this is where Yahushua is going to come from. He want to sneak in. You want to intermarry, just like Genesis 6. When this folly deity fell, they now sneak in through women. They now begin to intermarry with women. They now begin to impregnate women, and women now begin to bring forth children that is called giant. This is very one we are still seeing today. You want to cut covenant. Marry simply means covenant. You came to my inbox. You and Anna begin to touch, agree in one thing, praying to Yahuwah. I said there was the one we talk. After we finished the talk, we kabash, we prayed. Put of us on phone. Really? So all those things were fake? 13. And the son of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully. Yes, you came to deceive me. In like manner you will die. In like manner you will face judgment. How about your one say, come and do whatever you want to do. Just come. You are deceiving me. Sorry. Me, I'm out of your pollution anyways. Let's take it again. And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, and said, because he had defied Dinah, their sister. So because you deceived our sister in return and you want us to be honest with you, no, we also deceive you. Come on now. Now, because you came into my inbox to use what I believe to defy me, and you deceived me. So you want me to be kind after I knew you made big fool of me, made big fool of my belief. You blasphemed Yahuwah. You blasphemed the Ruach HaKodesh. Now you want me to be kind with you, and you want me not to show you mercy, and you want me not to forgive you, and you want me not to lay curses on you. How dare you? You call me one way, in 7 ways you will be shattered. I will tear you into pieces. In fact, just like that lion tore all those men that used Daniel believed against him. In like manner, I will do to you. Because I've never, ever, for once, experienced anything like this. Now, because you defied the sister, they will also work deceitfully with you. 14. And they said unto them, we cannot do these things to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us. You uncircumcised Philistine, you came to take my resources. You blew my resources on your girlfriend, in the club, in your alcoholism. You use my own hard-earned money to do that. And you will go unpunished. You reproached me, reproached my Yahuwah, reproached my belief, and you will go unpunished. You are a dreamer. 15. That was why I said in the other video, you are of the opinion that says there is no Yahuwah. Okay, if there is no Yahuwah, let me remain my reproach. All this folly you have come to give to me, let it die in me without no vengeance. But if Yahuwah ever exists, you will go the way of Shechem. You will see the way of Shechem. That's horrible. Now listen, 15 now. But in this, we will consent unto you, if ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised. 16. Then we will give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people. You want to make us, You want to join separate now with us through marriage. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 15 said, he that join with harlot become one body, one people now, one word order. So you now come to join serpent with me. You now flew me down to the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah for prostitution. You now make serpent to join with me, polluting the altar of Yahuwah. Whoo! 17. But if ye will hearken unto us, be circumcised, then we will take our daughter. Okay, no. But if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then we will take our daughter, and we will be gone. 18. And their words pleased Ammon and Shechem, Hamor's son. Little did you know. When I say, I want you to stop, using lunar calendar. I want you to use the Enoch calendar, which is also YAHUAH'S calendar, the feast calendar, the solar calendar. We don't go by moon, mostly go by moon. When I say that pleases your heart. So, okay, this one, she's dancing my musical. She want to send me money to go and buy calendar for where me buy calendar. I bet you send the money, let me go and flex it in the club. I'll go and meet that my girlfriend. I will just, I will spoil her. I will take her out. Spoil, let her know that Mugu don't drop me. Mugu. That words were really good to you. Little did you know. This circumcision I gave unto you in my inbox, it is of your own destruction. Your blood must drop. We circumcise in 2 ways. We circumcise for salvation. You can also circumcise for your own blood to be up. It is blood cutting. That is what circumcision simply means, to cut blood. for your blood to be cut. It is blood covenant. Okay. Now it could be, you can see that it is blood covenant. You can see that in Genesis chapter 17. So this is the token of my covenant with you in your flesh. You must cut off excess luggage. Okay. Now it is blood covenant. So that blood covenant could be circumcision of salvation also, or circumcision of death. How do I mean? Is it at Apostle chapter 17 verses 4, whereby Apostle Shaul or Paul said, your own blood will be upon your own head. How did your own blood be upon your own head? Through circumcision, fake circumcision, deceitfully circumcision. You must cut that covenant. Your blood must be upon your head. So what I was doing almost that 1 month, it was circumcision. And you were circumcised. And that circumcision, it is your own blood be upon you. It is blood covenant. You don't know what you are coming here to do. You don't really know. Maybe Abayowa were fed up of you using his name. And one needs to declare judgment. One needs to recite judgment on your head. And that was why he brought you here. And I know how to do that one very much well. I'm into it. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 1 through 4. He said, we, the saints of Yahweh, is to judge the world, and we will also judge fallen angels. Me that is judging high-ranking demon. It is you bastard, you pig. I will not judge. You the mad. Listen now. Verses 16. Then we will give, okay, yes, we'll give a, so, we want to circumcise, okay. Where am I, Okay. And the young man, okay, delayed not to do the thing, because he delighted in Jacob's daughter, and he was more honorable than all the house of his father. Okay, this man said this man was more honorable, okay. He's a prince. 20. And Ammon and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of their house, of their city, and communed with the men of the city, saying, these men are peaceable with us, therefore let them dwell in the land and trade therein. For the land, behold, it is large, enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. So this time they were fully convinced that they want to sneak in. Devil want to sneak in into the royal family. Check out the early family, the early royalty. You see, they give their daughter to anyhow nonsense people. No. Rich man marry rich man daughter. A wealthy family always go for a wealthy family. That is how it rolls. That is how it works. These are royal people, holy people. They don't mingle with feces. They don't mingle with pig. 22. Only herein will the men consent unto us for to dwell with us, to be one people, if every male among us be circumcised as they are circumcised. 23. Shall not their cattle, listen, see the reason why they want to circumcise thieves. Shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? So because Jacob was very, very wealthy. They know he was a trillionaire in his days. He was so wealthy. And I say, this rich family will not let go. Every of their cattle, whatever substance, is ours because they live in our land. So we sneaking into marriage, so we'll be typing from it. That's what you did, though. You sneak into my inbox to propagate link of fire or spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah in defiling me, prostitute, the temple of Yahuwah. By so do I fall so great. Okay, we shall see who will cry last. YAHUAH'S mighty name. 24. And unto Ammon and unto Shechem, his son, hearkened all that went out of the gate of his city, and every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city. 25. Now see judgment. And it came to pass on the third day, where they were saw that two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Diana's brother, took each man his sword and came upon the city boldly and slew all the males. Because now their blood is already on their head. Their circumcision was of judgment. Your blood must be upon you. Must cut that covenant. And that was how they agreed to share their own blood and for their own blood to be upon their own head. Do you know how you agree with me? Do you know how you cut your own blood for your eternal damnation? Prayer, amen. In YAHUAH'S mighty name, amen. Study, you will quote. You will also send me scriptures. You also send me scriptures. We pray together, amen. That I was just taking you through circumcision. Though I don't know you were deceitful, but now I know, very plain, okay? So, but you knew you were deceiving me. So now I know you were deceiving me. So now I'm also declaring judgment or deception on you. You see what happened? They slew all of them because their blood must be upon them. It is a judgment of death, okay? I will read that one now, 25 now. And they slew Ammon and Shechem, his son, with the edge of the sword, and took Diana out of Shechem's house, and went out. All this time, Diana was still in his house. Even though you were not yet, did anything that have to do with marriage, he still keep her in his house. He still locked her in his house. He was still defiling her. Like what he did to me. You locked me up in my inbox. You keep defiling me every day. You keep dragging my soul, my spirit to the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. You keep prostitute yourself with me. Through the help of your father, the dragon. Now, let's see why they slew the judgment. Ama wana woka wako valo. So pano miya hwara no ya gwe. This is Edo proverb. You scam Edo woman. You are from Edo State. I'm also from Edo State. What did I do to you? I keep hearing, when I begin to do research, I also did a lot of research yesterday. I keep hearing people say, that is what we want to do. The pastor that is also praying for them. Okay, the pastor that is also quoting scriptures to justify Yahoo. And the pastor that is also saying Yahoo, or Yahoo will make heaven. Oh, that heaven must be link of fire, because the Bible Lord make it so clear, thou shalt not steal. Okay, so we'll be doing that. So when I keep seeing this, they said, there's this quotation they were quoting that, okay, we'll be reading this. Let me quickly chip this in, but we will do it. That is what the one want to do. How they are using Bible to also do this. Pastor justify them that when the children of okay. Let me first of all leave that one aside. They said that the white people steal or rob from their ancestors. They said the white came into Africa. They looted Africa. Okay. They robbed from Africa. They said that is what they are recapturing. They said that is why they are also scamming them. What did I steal from you? Did I rob you anything? I'm an Edo woman. Typical Edo woman. Father, mother from Edo. I'm the daughter of the soul. And you are also Edoma, the son of the soul. So what did I steal from you? What did I steal from you that you came to do this? I told this guy that I have problem with Asian people, okay? That my son, I will be narrating this full story in the final one I want to do, okay? That for that reason, how the family of the girl, she's an Asian girl, humiliated my family. The food I bought with my money on the wedding day, they refused to serve my family, not even water. So I carry Asian people so heavy in my heart. I even narrated this pain to this guy. I said, maybe this is the reason why. Because when he came, I said, this one, where are you from? He said, Asian. I said, oh, Asian people again. I don't like these people. They are devilish. I hate Asian people with passion. What they will be doing to me. My elder brother, Asian woman stole him away. The other guy, Asian woman took. My son, Asian woman took. And no, Asian woman did not just took my son. He stopped his education. He run after him. Got pregnant by all means. I used almost 2 million for wedding 7 years ago. After, if you see what they did to my family in that wedding, they humiliated my family. Because they asked me to rent a vehicle for their families in Lagos, in village, for them to be, that vehicle will work all that day, transporting people from the village to Benin. I said, no, anybody that want to come to marriage, see that this boy is a student. But I'm a believer. Just that this boy is a wayward child, okay? I'm trying to bring him close to Yahuwah, to know Yahuwah. He refuses. Not that he refuses. He's deceiving himself, still fornicating, okay? And by so doing, he got a woman pregnant. As soon as I heard of that, I said, quickly, do you really love this guy? He said, yes. I also called this Asian girl. Do you love him? She said, yes. I said, okay. Right away, I did marriage for them. I don't want you guys to continue in fornication. I just did wedding for them. And the family knew too well that I was the one sponsoring that marriage. Everything. They now put a lot of burdens on me, requesting for unnecessary things because they just heard that I'm in abroad. Okay. They now said, I've also bought everything they asked for. They now said I should come and rent a big vehicle. And that vehicle will work all day. Goes to their village and be bringing people from village to Benin that want to come to the marriage. And I said, no, I won't be doing that. The money is not also surplus here. What you requested, what really can't I have done that? I won't rent no vehicle all day. No. Anybody that want to come from village to marriage, they can transport by themselves. I'm not going to be doing that. They said I disobeyed them. For that reason, my family will not drink water and they will not eat food in that marriage. And it was so. All my family, my son's friend, including my son, they refused them to taste the food I bought with my own money. No water and no food. That when they are serving people, they will only serve the family of the girl. The family of the man, they did it. When they will say if they were serving, they'll say, you see that guy, you see that woman is the family of the man. Don't give them no food. My sister was so humiliated. My family was so humiliated. For that reason, I hate Esau with passion. I narrated this incident to this very demonic Asian boy called Samuel Osayi. I said maybe that because the way I carry Asian for my heart, it was so heavy. I said maybe Abba won't want to free me from this hatred I have for Asian. That was why he also brought you on my way. I said no problem. To me, in my heart, I will abduct him. I let go. I released his. He now came to do the worst. So he came now. The hatred I had for Asian before was woody yoke. Now it is ionic yoke. So he just came to confirm that Asian don't mean well for me. He came to confirm that Asian hates me. He came to confirm that Asian carries something that is not good for me. He came to confirm that the Asian, they are against me. He just came to confirm it. I told him, look at what this family did to me. Huh? I said that is why I hate Asian. But you look at you, you are also Asian. I said, you see how YAHUAH'S is doing things. Why should I hate you now? He was not laughing. I never knew the worst is yet to come. He came to confirm that Asia is evil unto me. And I will stand my ground now. Now I want to precept where I read how they slew all of them. Deuteronomy 22 verses 25. But if a man found a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man forced her and lie with her, that then the man only that lie with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. Thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man slayeth and rise against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. Okay, so that was why. For he found her in the field, and betrothed cry. Okay, so that was why they slew him. It's law. You see how we go by the law. You did this. If I want to go after you, I can call police. I can really I can do that. But I don't want to go after those things. I have your image. I have your voice note. I can really spend money on this for them to track you. That phone you used to come and scam me will be tracked. Yes, it will be tracked. They know how they are doing that. How did they caught your father when they call him hush puppy? Through telephone. Anyways, so but I'm declaring judgment on you. So that was why they slew him. Now, I quickly want to read from the confirmation from the excuse me, how Abba Yahweh saw this judgment. I want to take that from the testament of Levi. Okay, you know, Simeon and Levi did that. Okay, the testament of Levi or Levite, chapter 2, verses 11 through 12. To which he replied, I am. Oh, where am I now? Let me check the chapter. All right, the testament of Levite, chapter 2, verses 11. Then the angel brought me down to the earth and gave me a shield and a sword, and said to me, execute vengeance on Shechem because of Dinah, thy sister, and I will be with thee because YAHUAH has sent me. Okay, and I destroyed at that time the sons of Ammon, and as it is written in the heavenly tablets. I said to him, okay, let me stop over the 11 and 12. You see, it said this judgment was written in the heavenly tablets, okay? And who gave him the sword? Where we just read, Genesis 34, I think verses 25, that they take their sword and they now, fall upon them. They slew Shechem and they slew Ammon and they slew all the men of the king. They slew all of them. Okay, because they were weak, because they were going through the pains of circumcision, not yet healed. They couldn't fight back. Yes, that was how Abba Yahweh wanted them to be slew. Because you satanic seed, how dare you say you want to join with the holy people? Because they knew if they come without that defilement, it won't be possible. You knew if you come to me with outside my belief, you can't. I will overpower you. I will defeat you. I will cast you out of my life one time into the pit where you are sent from. But you now study my page, and what you found in there, that is what you use to capture me. But nevertheless, judgment, it will still be, is already been set in your bosom. You see, so what happened? All the community, all the Hivites, all the Hivites and the Canaanites, all of them were slew. All of them, no one left. Who gave them the sword? Angel. By Abba Yahuwah's commandment, said, because this judgment is already going to take vengeance, because they defile. The lineage Yahushua want to come through. You want to pollute it? This is the temple. I am the bride of Yahushua. You defile me. You pollute me. That is your judgment. So this is the cup of Shechem. You have already, your spirit is gone already. You are just waiting for the physical manifestation. So what happened? Like the judgment of they that accused Daniel, they that used what Daniel believed against him, their wives, their children, everything down to the pit. And the lion tore all of them into pieces. He crushed all of them. He squashed all of them. In like manner, the men of Shechem, the men of Havites, and we also see not just the Shechem, nor his father, but everybody in like manner. This is the judgment. You will be slain brutally. Your father, your mother, your siblings. If care is not taken, it will extend to some of your family. in Yahuwah's mighty name. So that is how Abba Yahuwah judge. This is how it is, because you are just too small for him to deal with. So it's going to take it. It will extend it now to every other one. So to your father and to your mother, they are all there. They are part of this judgment. So how did you, the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah? That is, now we want to do the foundational scriptures. Or rather, we started already. So now this is what you did to this temple, innocent temple. I didn't do you nothing. I am not a whore. I am a child of Yahuwah. Practice his ways. He just came to defile me. So this is what he did to me, dragged me to all the nonsense he came to do in my inbox. This is what this is the outcome of it. Revelation 17 verses 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Okay, Mystery Babylon. Revelation 83 now. For all, okay, that is Revelation, by the way, that is Revelation chapter 17 verses 2. Now, Revelation 18 verses 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchandise of the earth was rich through the abundance of her delicacies. He's speaking of the red dragon. Okay, speaking of devil over here, Satan over here, how he's corrupted the entire world through sex, perversion, spiritual, okay? Because you believe a lie, you buy, he's selling. Whatever he's selling, the lie he is selling, the sin he is selling, you are buying all. You know, let me tell you, you enjoy now. Later you pay. You live now in your heaven. That is Yahoo. You live in your heaven now. Later you suffer the penalty. Okay? You are living a lifestyle of credit. Okay, later you definitely pay. Now, so this is what is going on now. Spiritual perversion. Now, verses 19, chapter 19, verses 2. And for true and righteous, for true and righteous are his judgments. For he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his saints at her hands. You polluted my blood, okay? Now, you see what the royal law is saying? Fornication, says perversion, okay? So, let's see, put some more. Revelation 14 now, verses 8. It said the wrath of this dragon, it says perversion. Revelation 14 now, verses 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is folly, his folly, that great whore, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So now, before I pull the vision, I would also like us to read the 1 Corinthians rather, chapter 6, verses 15. Verses 15. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Mashiach? Shall I then take the members of Mashiach and make them one members of the High Lord? Yahuwah forbid. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an High Lord is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. Now, let's go back to Genesis chapter 14. Genesis chapter 34, the very last. Jacob was so hungry and said, why did you kill Shechem? Why did you kill the father? They listened. The children are asked, and they said, should he deal with our sister as an harlot? Should they do that to our sister as a prostitute? Now, it said the wrath of this red dragon, it says perversion. Okay? It says perversion. It says perversion. Now, how did he do that to me? How is he doing it? You know, where I just read 1 Corinthians chapter 6, it was going through teaching. Okay? Now, it said that, you cannot take the members, the temple of Yahuwah, and join it now with harlots through teaching. Okay, we see Genesis 3. How did the serpent defy the first man and the first man through teaching? Okay, now this guy came to my inbox. He poured out a lot of scriptures, a lot of beliefs, convinced, well convinced, okay, fully convinced that we are one. That is how I join myself with him. And as I join myself with him, okay, the demon that sent him to me now captured me. Now, in this vision, that was Friday all night through, I saw myself with the wings. In fact, I almost faint. The rest I took down to that pit, to that spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. It was so, the speed was like kind of a eagle's wings. Should I be saying eagle's wings? It was so swiftly, oh my Father. Pure water, like kind of disappearance. I disappeared one time. I saw myself poster in one wilderness. And as soon as I just arrived there, 2 demons lay hold on me. They started raping my enemy already. I was fighting, don't do this. No, what is going on? Why are you doing this? I was still strongly. Oh my Father, should I be saying this? Oh, my body was full of semen. Because I was fighting. You can't penetrate me. It is an abomination. This is a taboo. Who is doing this to me? Why are you doing this? What is this? What have I done wrong? What am I doing here? I am not a prostitute. Why are you treating me like what? Both of them were so arrogant. Now, truth be told, both of them were unable to penetrate me, but all my body was full of sperm. Yahuwah, what am I saying? So as soon as I succeed, I was fighting both of them. Until they now relate, oh my Abba, it's so filth. Then I ran away, I escaped them. Before I disappear from there, I thought I succeeded already, I escaped already. Before I knew it, I now saw their father who sent those 2 demons unto me. Oh no, this one. I don't think I will be vomiting this one. Woo! This one was so horrible. This one was just too horrible. He said he wanted to have sexual intercourse with me. And he was having a giant wood in his hand. This one was not even using his own penis at all. He was a wood. He was not using a wood. A wood now was not his penis. You shall not die well. I was so hungry. I was so, what is he using? What is this? You want to use this on me? I also start, in fact, all my effort was in vain. Now, he said he's having sexual intercourse through a wood. But this one, he could just, I said, but this one, you are beat. He was beat. I call that one beating. He will just carry the wood like this. He will hit it on me. He will be using it to pound my body. Any part the wood hits, it will just be pounded there. Whether my hand, whether my head, my foot, my belly, my whatever, no place will spare. I was so strong, push him away. He will carry the wood again. He will hit it on me. He will be pounded. That one said that is how his service says, all over the body. I was not crying unto Yahuwah. Where is Yahuwah? My Yahuwah. Where is Yahuwah? My Yahuwah. It's like I was left alone. He was so horrible. Then afterwards, I now saw As I was just, where is it? A light shone. As I now saw a light flash, then he ran away from me. All over my body was messed up, including my hair was messed up. I stood on my feet. I saw my body all over my body, feces, my hair. I will just, no, oh no. I will never forgive you. Never, not in this world, neither in the world to come, because I fell so deep. Let's round up with this. So deep. That lie was just too heavy. Was just too heavy, I would say. Eh? Today I also went through that comment. All his comments say, eh? So this is Yahoo. This is Sacmmer. Quote the scripture for me. Eh? Now, wow. So unbelievable. John chapter 20, verses 21 through 23. In fact, in the other scripture was already, I will not forgive you. No. Never. I read 21. Again, Yahushua said, peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you. And with that, he breathed on them and said, receive the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. 23. If you forgive anyone his sins, they are forgiven. If you do not forgive them, they are not forgiven. I'm not forgiving you. YAHUAH is not forgiving you. Ruach HaKodesh is not forgiving you. King Yahushua HaMashiach is not forgiving you. All heaven is not forgiving you. Not just you. They are not forgiving you. They are not forgiving your father, your mother, your siblings. They are not forgiving at all. Just as the sons of Jacob, Simeon, and Levite did not forgive Shechem what he did, and Ammon for what he did, for even saying that nonsense that they want to be one body with them. And as they did not forgive them in like manner, I am not forgiving, because I have received the Holy Spirit. And this teaching came, and this unforgiveness is only based on the ministry work. In the ministerial work, anybody, when you are ministering unto a person and the person not take you for granted and grieve the Holy Spirit in you, like what you did, he said, if you don't forgive how that person treats you, because this one is in the field of ministry. If you don't forgive that person, he said, YAHUAH said he will not also forgive you. If you forgive that person, YAHUAH said he will also forgive you. Because I have received the Holy Spirit, and this is the work of the ministry. This is the kingdom business I was doing before you, thinking that I've read one soul is being caught. The day one sinner repent, heaven rejoice, angel through party. I thought that scripture was fulfilled. That was why I created time for you every day. You must chat me. You must quote scriptures. We must debate. We must talk. In some occasion, after that, we'll pray. So, it was of this unforgiving has to do on the ground of ministry. Assuming this your attack was outside my belief, therefore I have no reason not to forgive you. Therefore, the forgiveness in Matthew chapter 6, verses 15 or so, will be true of me, because Abba YAHUAH said, if anybody offend you, you refuse to forgive, and he also will not forgive me my sin, because that one is just normal daily thing. But when I come to the work of the ministry, you come to me based on my belief. You attacked me based on my belief. You see Daniel accuser, we are not forgiving. And you see the men of Shechem and his father Ammon, we are not forgiving. And the entire community were forgiving. Because it has to do with the works of the ministry. When you don't forgive them, Abba YAHUAH will put a sword in your hand to go and slay. I'm not doing my own physically, but this spiritually, I'm declaring the same judgment on you, that you are the you are from the lineage of Shechem, and you will go the way of Shechem. Now, no, it's not Deuteronomy. Jeremiah chapter 25, because you will drink the cup of judgment, okay? Jeremiah 25, let me quickly add that one, then we round up. We see in Luke chapter 22, verses 40 to 44, YAHUAH drank the cup of judgment. You see how horrible the cup of judgment is. Maybe I will read that. We close. Let me quickly let you know. The cup is already, you accept it already. That is the 135,000. It's in your hand already. You accept the cup of judgment already. See this one. Adumadu body. Adumadu body. You do yourself, not me. Where is this? Where is it? Okay, let me search for that part. Jeremiah chapter 25, verses 15 through 28. I will not be reading, I will just jump some area. Where am I? Oh, what am I doing? Proverbs. I'm looking for Jeremiah. Jeremiah 25. Where is it now? Okay. I was also on top of fasting the day you deceived me. Like I'm also on fasting, always on fasting anyways. Because I'm going somewhere. I bet why it's taking me somewhere. That is why this mad demon surfaced to pollute me, to hinder me. You will me not throw away into dustbin already of fire. Jeremiah 25 verses 15. For thus saith Yahuwah Elohim of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink, and be moved, and be mad, because the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at Yahuwah's hand, and made all the nations to drink, unto whom Yahuwah had sent me. Did you just get that? He said, all nations drink it too. You have already drunk. Your father has drunk. Your mama has drunk. Your siblings had drunk. Even including your girlfriend has already drunk. Hey, see this one, Adumadu body. You have drunk is the cup of judgment. 26 now. And all the kings of the north, for far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world, which are upon the face of the earth, and the king of whatever, and they drink after them. Did you get that? Yahweh will brings about judgment. You will say you will escape it. How? How? Make it make sense for me. How? How are you going to be escaping that? All the nations. Let me show you the cup of judgment. It's very dreadful. Eh? You think we are doing a caricature here? No. It is what it is. That is what it is. Judgment. Okay? It is simply judgment. Luke 22, verses 40 through 44. And when he was at the place, he said unto them, pray that ye enter not into temptation. Okay, 41. And he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast, and knelt down and prayed, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. What cup? Cup of judgment. Remove it from me, because it's heavy. 43. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him, and being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground. Do you see that? This is cup of judgment. It's so dreadful. We stop over there. Now, you say Yahushua did not drink this cup for you. That you want to drink it by yourself. Therefore, this is what it is. Exactly. You have already drunk it. Yahweh put that money in my hand to give it to you. You have been blaspheming his name. You have been deceiving people through his name. You have been making fool of his name. That was why he brought you to me. And in your own way, you thought you were smart. In your own way, you thought you were, you were gallivanti and say, this one is a mugu. I've captured one mugu. You thought you were so, eloquent. Or you were so, how am I going to, what words for is? Okay, let's hang it over there. You thought you were so smart, so brilliant. And said this one, I've captured this one. Little did you know, Abba YAHUAH has already put in a copy in my hand, and it now leads you to me, because me, I can never come to you. Never. I don't subscribe to people. I don't send friend requests. I don't even reply my inbox. I don't do any of those at all. When I put out a message, if somebody commented good or bad, I will also reply that person in that same message. I will never go to inbox and be talking one-on-one, no. But I bet the one that brought you to me, you are the one to do the coming. Because already cup is in my hand of judgment, and you must drink, and you have already drunk. That is the money. 135,000 naira. It is flash 135,000 demons. Yes, you have drunk it. You ate it. You finish everything. One time, pew. Glutton. Little did you know it was the cup of judgment. You said Yahushua did not drink it for you, therefore you will drink it by yourself. You see Judas, he did not want Yahushua to drink the cup of judgment for him. He drank it by himself. Men of Shechem, Shechem, his father, and the Canaanite people, that you see how their cup of judgment is. They drank it by themselves. Okay, they drank it by themselves. Let me be sure. Out of Apostle chapter 17, it said your blood must be upon your own head. Okay, not, where is it? It could be 18. Okay, yes, it's 18. And he persuaded in the synagogue every Shabbat. Okay, no. I said I will. Okay, yes, it's 18. It's good I come here. Out of Apostle chapter 18 verses 6, I quoted wrong. I say out of Apostle chapter 17 verses 2. It is out of Apostle chapter 18 verses 6. And when they opposed themselves and blasphemed, blasphemed, he shook his raiment, and said unto them, your blood be upon your own heads. I am clean. From henceforth I will go unto the Gentiles. He said they blasphemed. When they now blasphemed before Apostle Paul, he took off his garment, he shook it against them, and say, your own blood will be upon your own head. I'm done with you. He left them. So that is the judgment of blasphemy. You must drink your cup of judgment. Thank you, Abba. Baruch you. To the Abba YAHUAH. I love you so much. To you be all glory, honor, adoration. Thank you for the cleansing. Hallelujah unto you. All right, now, family. Midst of the, on the Shabbat, we do the final one. I've taken my peace and I give you war. He said, if you go unto the city, give them my peace, preservation. If they are worthy, let the peace will remain with them. If they are not worthy, take your peace. If peace is gone out of your life, what left for you? War. So we'll be doing that. And that will be the final for now. I love you. But I wanted to play some video, the tricks they are using. I will play that video in the other one I will do on the Shabbat. 7 tricks they are using, will play. So they newly invented this religion one. So this religious one could be now the number 8 new invented tricks Yahoo is using. Anyways, we will succeed, we will conquer. I have already conquered you, overcome you in Yahuwah's mighty name. Thank you, Abba. I love you so much. Hallelujah. All right, now, family. You hear from me. Shabbat.